That shit wasn't funny earlier. So in December 2023, I decided to leave the United States. I've been talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. But you know how you waiting on other people to come with you. You don't want to leave people behind. But you have a different level of time and financial freedom that they don't. And so finally, one day I was just like, I'm done. I booked my ticket the same day. I might have had a nervous breakdown or something. I don't know what happened. But I was like, no, I'm leaving. This is it. The first place that I went when I left was Thailand. And so I been wanting to go to Thailand for forever. And so I finally went. And when I went to Thailand, it was okay. Like, I had a good time, but I just felt like that wasn't the place for me. I also recognize now that I went to a different part of Thailand. I should have went somewhere else, or I probably would have had a better time somewhere else. So I'm definitely going to go back to Thailand and just go try a different part of the country. But when I went to Bali, as soon as I got off the plane in Bali, I knew it was the place I wanted to be. I had been talking about it for years and years and years, and I finally decided to do it. So I moved to Bali, Indonesia. Flex! It was such a big deal that I actually took the leap of faith and did it, right? So while I was there, I literally had the time of my life. So I went to a flower bath with her. I didn't even have an appointment, and they just had an open space for me. Of course they did. Of course they did. And it was the first day of my period.
Describe how good this feels. This feels absolutely incredible. This feels exactly how I wanted to feel. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. The universe just be showing out when it comes to me. Just be showing out. Do you hear me? Like literally. And the water is so warm. It makes my stomach feel so good. First day of my period. This is so good. This is exactly what I needed. Shout out to Bali. Like, you know, this what would be perfect is some tea. Why she just come in here with some damn ginger tea? The universe. The delusion. It's the delusion. I'm gonna be delusional as fuck this year. And look at me. Look at me with some cookies. She brought cookies, water, and tea. The ginger tea. It's ginger tea. No honey needed. No, baby. In a back. I didn't even have an appointment. I just showed up. I was like, y'all got an extra room? Y'all got room for one more? It was like, yeah. Why it was already made. That's why my bathing suit don't match, but it was already made. I'm gonna be deluded. Just try it. Just try it. Just do it. Just try it. What could happen? It could not go in your favor, but what if it does? What if it does?
And I'm only sharing this because my periods were horrific. When I tell you I pass out, I can't eat anything. I can't go anywhere. I missed the first day of school when I was growing up. Like, my periods were horrific. But when I went to Bali, I had none of those issues. Not one. My stomach wasn't bloated. I wasn't feeling faint. I didn't feel nausea. I didn't throw up one time. I was able to eat. After we did the flower bath, we went to a speakeasy called the Mail Room, and baby, a time was had. Do you hear me? A time was had. I couldn't believe I was outside. I couldn't believe it was the first day of my period and I was outside. I had a drink. A drink would have took me over if I would have even smelt it before. But I had a drink. It was just so different. And the mailroom was perfect. It was really tiny. And maybe 20 people max could fit in there. It just was such a vibe. It was the perfect place to be. The only thing is they didn't serve food, and they got to fix that because like we were hungry. So we should have ate before we went, but they were such a vibe. We had such a great time there. And I just remember feeling amazing. I remember my skin glowing. I remember just feeling like it shouldn't stop my life. Like, this is exactly how I should have been feeling all of my life. So when we got there, the young lady, she started singing. She was like, where y'all from? We was like, Georgia. And she started singing Georgia by Ray Charles. I keep from Georgia on my mind. Georgia, sweet Georgia. Baby. And she could sing. Do you hear me? She could sing. sang. Oh, it was so good. Then a live guitar. It was literally the most enchanting night. It was so dope. I just wish my man was there. That's the only thing. But when I tell you, it was incredible. So then after that, the next day we went to a waterfall. And I'm so upset because a lot of my footage has been corrupted and I can't see any of it. And when I tell you it's like hundreds of videos, like I cannot see, I could almost cry. Because this waterfall, I remember looking at it and I was like, had I not left the United States, I never would have seen this. I never would have experienced this. It literally looked like almost one of the seven wonders of the world. It was so beautiful. There was nothing that the pictures and the phone could do to give it justice. Like your eyes need to see this. It was so beautiful. It took a minute to get down there because it was like steep steps and all that stuff. So it's not ADA friendly or anything like that. But if you got two strong legs and you can walk down this steep, it's a waterfall. Okay. So you got to go down to the base. And there was so many people there. You know, people take their turns to go up there to take their photos, right? So when it was my turn, I look out and everybody's looking at me. No, when I got goosebumps, everybody was staring at me. So you know you got to show out. You can't embarrass yourself. So I'm doing all the poses, about to fall. It's slippery. Time all eyes was on me. I was like, absolutely. I can handle it. I can handle it, babe. But we ate. Like the food in Bali is insatiable. Like it is literally the most amazing food I've ever tasted in my life, and everything was good. Every single thing that I had was good. I actually had some fish while I was over there, and the fish was it was like barramundi. It like melted in my mouth. It was so good. It was incredible. Things were going good. I ended up staying in Bali about 3 months. I eased into the life. And what was so great about it is like, I didn't feel a need to do anything. I could wake up on a Tuesday morning and just read a book by the pool. That's what made me happy. That's what I wanted to slow life down. I wanted to just exist. I didn't want to have to hustle and grind and I didn't want to do none of that no more. I went to war twice. I did all the things. Okay. Y'all got what y'all was gonna get. Just now 40 and I'm exhausted. Okay. So I really just wanted to go over there just to be. It was around February 1st. I sat by the pool and I was like, oh, I have a great spot by the pool. It was by the pool and I could see the ocean. It was just the most amazing, beautiful, beautiful spot. And I ended up staying there for like 8 hours. And I kept applying sun protection, but I guess I just applied it to my body or something and not my face and my neck. And I ended up burning my goddamn face. Like, I'm not even joking. Exhibit A. I noticed immediately. Okay, so the next day that I left Nusa Penida, because I went to an island to stay for a week, and then I left and I went to Sanur. When I got to Sanur, I had checked into this amazing villa and I couldn't believe that it was all mine. It was amazing. I had my own pool. I had my own barbecue set. I had my own outdoor shower, indoor tub. Like I could not believe. And it was only like $100. I shit you not. It was America could never. It was I enjoyed that so much, right? And I went to go get a massage and my face was burning. When I washed my face, I only used black soap to wash my face. So I thought the black soap with the water and the harsh water was like doing a combination to my skin. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just leave the black soap alone. The next day I noticed something wrong with I'm very in tune with my body. Okay. Very much so. So I noticed the next day I was like, why my face feel like this? What's going on? But okay. Just kept going on. Got my massage, enjoyed the hotel. Then a couple days later passed and like my eyes started doing something. And I'm just like, was I bit by something? What happened? So I started aloe vera. I started doing honey. Everything that I thought to do that was natural, I started to do. But nothing was working. And then I had a trip planned to Singapore already. So I was already headed to Singapore, but I didn't feel pretty. I didn't know what was going on with my face. I didn't know what was happening, but I still needed to go to Singapore. I still wanted to go to Singapore because Crazy Rich Asians is my favorite movie, like my favorite rom-com. So I wanted to go to where the movie was shot. And so I ended up going to Singapore, but my face kept getting worse and worse and worse. And so finally I FaceTimed my daddy and he was like, bring your ass home. Because one thing about it, two things for sure, my daddy don't play about me. Do you hear me? My daddy don't play. He was like, nope, we getting you the next flight up out of here. So him and my man at the time was like, yeah, you need to come home. Like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on with your face? Because we didn't know what it was. Okay, so I'm flying home, and the first flight that I had was taking me through Vietnam. I've never been to Vietnam. I'm flying home. I have to go through Vietnam. Do you know they didn't let me on the plane? They literally talking about I didn't have a visa for Vietnam. I was like, I'm not. You can see my connecting flight. I'm not even going into Vietnam. I'm going straight to my gate, and I'm going to the United States. Do you see my face? Like, what's going? Like, I have an emergency. I have to get home. They did not let me on that plane. They did not let me on that plane, and I did not get a refund. Overseas, like we're spoiled in America, you're able to get your flight rebooked. Overseas, absolutely not. You have to buy a whole new ticket. So I had to buy another ticket the next day, another like $800 or something like that the very next day. Flying to Malaysia. So I had to fly to Malaysia, then I had to fly to JFK because that was the quickest way into the United States to see by my face. I get to JFK, I go to the doctor. The doctor was like, so is the sun hotter over there in Indonesia? I don't know. I've never been. So like, is it hotter there? I was like, what? What's going on with my face? So he was sitting there. He was like, so how long were you there? I was like 3 months. He was like, how are you able to travel for 3 months? What do you do? This man is sitting back in his chair, legs crossed, like, how are you? I've never even been to Indonesia. He was baffled. He was baffled. So then he refers me to a dermatologist. I go to the dermatologist. He brings a second person in. He was like, we don't know. Like I have no idea. I've never been to Bali. I've never been to Indonesia. My face looks crazy. Like my skin is burnt off. Like my neck is burnt off. My shoulder is burnt off. The doctors didn't give me anything. They didn't know what to do. They was like, well, it looks like it's healing on its own. Just leave it alone. Just use soap and water, and whatever you're doing, it seems to be working. So he gave the guy I was seeing at the time, he gave me a product, and 3 days later, gone. Do you hear me? I was also eating the right foods. I was eating cucumbers and hydrating food. So I was hydrating from the inside out. So it was just a really, really, really traumatic experience for me that ended up turning out way better than I thought. It took 30 days for my face to heal and to come back to where it was. And like, you can't even tell, but it's way more sensitive now. Now I cannot use black soap. I can't use any of the things that I used to use. Now I have to use a whole concoction of things now in order for my face to be okay, which is fine. I'm just grateful that, it could have been way worse. It could have been permanent. It could have been something that I couldn't get rid of. So I'm very fortunate. And I just wanted to spread the word. I wanted to tell y'all what happened. I'm like, do niggas know about this? Like, are they aware that like, we are not as immune as we thought? Because I never thought. I have the richest melanin. I just never thought the sun would portray me like that. And it took me a minute to go somewhere else. Like, I literally was terrified. On my way back, I went to Malaysia, had to go to Dubai. Do you know I was detained in Dubai because my face did not look like my passport? They was like, come with me. What? I'm talking about I am standing in front of the lady. She has my passport. She's about to scan my ticket in so that I could go through security, go to the next phase. Security's going to check my bag. I already know what's about to happen. Before she can do it, that lady was like, give me her passport. She keeps my passport. She was like, come with me. I beg your finest pardon. Baby, if no one's going to the U.S., I'm going to the U.S. I'm a Marine Corps veteran. I did 2 tours in Iraq. I am a United States Marine Corps veteran at that. Like, what? She was like, why does it say you was in Malaysia for a day? Like, you went there and then you left. Why was you? And it doesn't say where your entry is. Like, how did you get into this country? Where's your point of origin? I don't see that. Questioning me. Do you hear me? Like, I'm a Ma'am, what? And I'm talking about military training came right in. You cannot get belligerent. You cannot get forceful. You can't get smart. You have to literally have your wits about yourself because they can deny you. And you're in Dubai. I'm not trying to get, I don't want no smoke in Dubai. Okay, no problems. So I was like, ma'am, this is eczema and I'm going home right now to get it taken care of. And so, because she was like, what's going on with your face? What's happening? They thought I had a disease, like trying to bring it back into the US. They was like, absolutely not. Come with me. I was like, ma'am, no, this is eczema and something's going on with the sun. It's not all over my body. I had to show her my arms so that she could see. She was like, okay. And I'm literally about to start crying. She was like, it's okay. It's okay. Now that you've explained, I understand. Not a problem. We'll get you right back in line. Black lady. Oh God. I was so grateful. I was so grateful. When I tell you, I was so thankful. So I end up going through getting on the plane because I wore her hijab when I was in Dubai because my face looked so messed up. The first day I went to the airport trying to get on the plane, everybody was just staring at me, laughing. It was a really humiliating situation, but it was nothing I could do about it. And on top of that, they didn't let me on the plane. So the next day that I came back, I was like, okay, I got something for y'all. I'm gonna wrap it on up. I'm gonna wrap it up, baby. And so that's what I did. So when I went to Dubai and I had to undo the hijab, it was like, what's going on with your face? No, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Come with me. Traumatic. So traumatic. So I didn't go anywhere after that. Once I got back into the United States, I was just so grateful to be on US soil that I was like, I don't even know if I can go. But now the fear is gone. I'm not gonna let that stop me. And I'm off to my next country, okay? Because I'm a world traveler and that's not gonna stop me. Now I'm gonna be smarter and wiser about how long I stay in the sun and all of that stuff. But baby, the world is mine. And I'm going out there to see it. And I just wanted to give you all an intro of who I am. I ended up going viral on TikTok because of that, explaining, my face literally melting off. First layer, like it was like third degree burns. And so I went viral on TikTok, and that's what started this entire journey. So I just wanted to give y'all a taste of Tangie.